Hi friends, so we are back for yet another episode on our channel, and this time things are gonna be a bit different. Yeah, so it's not gonna be sort of a debate on one particular topic. Rather, we would be covering four different topics today, and it's just sort of a different initiative from our side. We are definitely overwhelmed by the kind of response we have received from all our audience, and just to remind you yet again, please like, share, and subscribe our channel. Please keep on sharing with your friends, and please press the bell icon for further updates. And definitely, please let us know your feedback. And so today, the first topic which we are gonna cover is Ben Stokes. Yeah, you have heard it, Kurt. Ben Stokes, while playing in the 100 yesterday for the Northern Superchargers, he got injured badly. He just charged for a single, and then he was seen clutching his hamstring. And then after the match, he was seen walking in the crutches. And with less than around 10 days left for the Sri Lanka series to start, it looks tough that the ace all rounder for England can start in that series. I mean, don't forget he's the captain, and in the last series he bowled beautifully, generating sort of a great balance for that English side. And once Ben Stokes gets ruled out, I mean, it will be really tough for that English side. And don't underestimate the Sri Lanka team. Also, not to forget, Zach Crowley is gonna miss this series, so they're gonna miss another of their batter who has been very good in recent times. Anyways, they had decided to replace him with Dan Lawrence at the top of the order. Now with Ben Stokes, if he misses out, whom do they replace? They have a chance to maybe call back someone like a Sam Curran who has been great in the 100, but his red ball form wasn't great, and he played maybe a couple of years back last in the Whites. So, do they call back Sam Curran, or do they go to Jordan Cox, whom they have already picked up? That will definitely bring them an extra batter, but what that will do is definitely decrease that one pacer. Anyways, I don't think they're gonna get any sort of an all-rounder unless they call back Sam Curran. So it's either gonna be a batter shot or a pacer shot, and Ben Stokes' injury definitely will ruin the balance of the English team. Let's see how fast that English all-rounder recuperates, and let's hope that he recovers fast. So on that note, our next topic, it would be like Pakistan,
Yeah.
Bangladesh Test Series. Yes.
Eh,
So Pakistan, Bangladesh. I mean, it's gonna start in some time from now, a week. So on that note, I would like to go to Shubhadeep and just know
yeah,
his views on that.
yeah. You mentioned the Pakistan Bangladesh series. That's a big series coming. I know people are thinking, yeah, Pakistan and Bangladesh, doesn't really matter too much. But Pakistan had really a big crunch situation in the points table. The World Test Championship, they at the fifth position. And it started off really well in the third cycle. I think if you told Pakistan that at the start of the cycle that you are going to host England, West Indies, and Bangladesh, and you're going to touring Sri Lanka, and it will be whitewashed them 2-0, beating Sri Lanka at home in a test series is such a damn hard job, and they did it quite comprehensively. The only two hard acid tests for them in this format was the South Africa trip and the upcoming South Africa trip and the Australia trip that they lost 2-0, I think. But beating they are in a very crunch situation, as I mentioned towards the start of the conversation. They should beat Bangladesh, but the start should be really good. The main topic of these Pakistan Test matches at home is in the pitches, how the pitches is going to behave in this the Pakistan. They did a brilliant job by hiring or calling back the Dubai head curator for the tracks just to make sure that the ball will spin on the track, the slow low pitches of Pakistan. They should beat Bangladesh. That's really fun. 2-0 should be there. And if they beat Bangladesh, the main test or kind of a progression towards the final in Lords in June next year will be how they will progress in the next series against England in late autumn. And one thing I have to make sure that I think that New Zealand and South Africa are also looking at Pakistan and how they progress in this series. I know Bangladesh is not a opposition whom you actually put your money on in this format, but you have to remember Bangladesh coming a lot of things are happening in Bangladesh in this country, so they will be coming with a lot of motivation to do well in the performance and change the mood of the country. Yeah, as you said, a bit of a tricky situation in this. Eyes will be on Shan how he performs in his first home test series as captain. Babar Azam, obviously not in good form in the last series in Australia. Scores really they struggled so much against the Pacers. Shaheen Afridi was a bit of under the radar for his taking wickets, as was the case Naseem Shah. It'll be interesting to see how they kind of come up. Talking about Pakistan and the Pacers, what about the Indian Pacers? The series is coming against Bangladesh. They're also starting their home season in Bangladesh. They're moving to New Zealand at home, and then the acid test, the biggest test of this bumper test season, and Australia is going. And last time India did really well with the pace battery. We know the three pacers, right? We know it's Bumrah, it's Shami, and it's Siraj. But what are the other options? You're not going to trip Australia with these three pacers in the whole squad. What are the two more or three more pacers you are looking at, Saptashi?
Yeah, see, I mean, these three pacers, any day, if they're fit, they're gonna form a lethal attack, no doubt about that. Now, let's move on to the fourth pacer. In most of the overseas tours in the last 2 years, ever since the WTC final in 2021, what India have done is play Shardul Thakur at 8 and bowl him as the fourth pacer, and then Jadeja has batted at 7, maybe sometimes at 6, and he's bowled a couple of overs just to give a break to the pacers. So Ashwin mostly hasn't played, and Shardul has been their fourth pacer. But Shardul's bowling form has sort of dwindled over the years, and him not bowling enough overs recently, do India still have enough confidence in him to bowl him down under? If not, then they will have to look at that number 8 position. If they play a genuine pacer at number 8, maybe someone like a Prasidh Krishna or maybe
Yeah.
someone like Akashdeep who did very well against England. They even have Mukesh Kumar in the ranks. I mean, Mukesh Kumar has played quite a few tests for India in the last year or so. He played against West Indies and against England. He played a test in South Africa also, if I'm not wrong. So if they play these guys, then the batting depth again gets hampered. So India have to
Do,
take a call on.
yeah, do you think they will look for a left-hander just to have that left-handed angle in there?
Yeah,
Maybe in someone
they're
Natarajan.
yeah. Also, see Natarajan, I don't think anyways he's gonna come back to the Test arena, and also I think he's not someone who is too much adjusted to bowling
Yeah,
with the red ball. Also, that match at the Gabba when he played in 2021, I think that was one of the big reasons why later on he kept on struggling with injuries. He's not used to bowling long spells on those
long spells.
hard decks of Australia, and that just hampered his knee condition. So I don't see Natarajan coming back, but maybe Arshdeep India can think of. But then again, as I said, they have quite a few genuine bowling options. But if they want to emphasize the importance of batting depth, then they will have to go to Shardul Thakur only. Else they will have to go with only three pacers and bowl Ashwin as the fourth as the second spinner. So India have to take a call on whether they need to emphasize that batting depth or they want to go with four out and out pacers. So I think these are the options at the moment which India have in their ranks. Let's see if anyone else creeps up in the next 2 3 months or so. So I think with that, our next topic of discussion would be Duleep Trophy. Yes, so there's been some news surfing around like Rohit and Kohli, the two mainstays of Indian cricket team over the last decade or so. They're gonna take part in the upcoming Duleep Trophy. So on that behalf, I think we need to hear from Shubhadeep.
Yeah, the lift of I got the news in this morning that I think Indian Express was the first one to report the fact that BCCI has kind of working with the fact that should Rohit and Virat Kohli should be part of at least for the opening test, opening Duleep Trophy game. To be honest, most of the games will be playing in Anantapur, but I think they actually have shipped their first opening game in Chennai and Bangalore because of the flight regions. The main players is coming. As far as I'm concerned, KL Rahul should play. Mohammed Shami should be making a comeback if he feels he's right to go at the point of time. Rishabh Pant should play. Shreyas Iyer should play, and all the other test players. But as I was mentioned, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, I think the way Virat struggle in the spin department in Sri Lanka, I think he should really play, refocus on test match. So I know a few of the fans will not love me saying it, but it looks really, really poor against the spinners
Yeah, I think there has
in the
been
ODI
talks over
series.
the
Yeah.
last couple of years or so that Virat needs to once get back to the domestic arena just to hone his skills of playing the turning ball.
I'm not in favor of him getting back to domestic cricket. To be honest, this kind of tournaments are really good for him. One match here and there he can be part of, but to be part of the all formats and being part of the IPL also, flying around all the kind of around the world, you don't want him to get injured at any stage of obviously at this age of his career, as the stage of his career. But this game will be important because you have to also remember if he goes to Ranji Trophy, he won't get the same quality of the bowlers he's expected to get in the international cricket. But in this Duleep Trophy opening game, he will be facing the likes of, maybe Akasdeep, maybe Arsdeep, maybe Saini, maybe Mohammed Shami, maybe the likes of any other bowler. And these are quality bowlers. These are international bowlers. All they have Akasdeep. They have also played international cricket, so they know how to deal with the facts. And this will be the real practice session. You don't want to face a struggling a kind of a domestic bowler. I'm not taking him down that bowler, but he's not ready for international kind of setup. So he is kind of in the order I'm bowling with Virat-Kohli. So a little bit of difference when you are playing quality pacers in the domestic area and you're playing the quality bowlers in the international cricket. This Duleep Trophy will be different, and I think Rohit should play also. Rohit and Virat should be, and both should be in different teams. Hopefully, India A, India B, India C, India D. These are the four teams that I have heard will be picked in the upcoming weeks. Surya Kumar Yadav is going to play in the Buchi Babu tournament as along with Sarfraz Khan. Those two will be back. So yeah, fingers crossed. I don't know where Virat is. Will say, yeah, I'm going to play. I don't know actually where was the last time they played the lift trophy. I searched in the Google, I didn't found it, so I think they didn't play actually. But it'll be really interesting to see those two playing the lift trophy tournament, and yeah, interesting to see how it goes up because the quality spin of Akshar Ashwin in Jadeja.
Yeah, so I think that's enough for today. This was just a sort of different initiative from our side, and there's a lot of cricket upcoming in the next few weeks or so. A lot of teams will be locking horns. There will be leagues, there will be international cricket, a lot of things. So, just a humble request to our viewers, please let us know your feedback and any
Yeah,
different sort of videos. If you want any particular ideas, if you have, we would be absolutely thrilled to get your ideas and work on that. Till then, love from your side and cheers.
thank you
Bye bye.
everyone. Ta-da.